Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your Daily Bite of Degen, episode number 973, coming to you live from somewhere, nowhere, Dallas, Texas. That's right, we are live. We are covering some airdrops that are going on right now. You might actually be eligible for these. We're gonna cover a handful, like we sort of went over in our opening message. Linea, which drops tomorrow morning. Switch, which is live right now. Mint Club, we're going to go through as well, sort of show you. And then there's a couple others that we're going to talk about and what you can sort of do to help yourself on those as you see those coming along. Even Glacier, aka Midnight Foundation, we haven't done the walkthrough. We're going to do a special show just on that, but we want to point you out to where you can go for that, so you can actually see where you have to go. One of the big airdrops we're hunting, like literally, we drove over 100 miles today to hunt, was for the Seeker, and our Seeker has been stuck at a UPS or FedEx facility, 50 miles away for 5 days now, and so waiting to get that fixed. And so a lot to cover and a lot to go on. And so what we want to start with, we're going to start really easy. Pragmatic, they also had theirs with Switch. And so we're not going to do any of that. We're not going to do any of that. We're not going to do any of that. That we don't need. We'll pin these because we need these later. All right, so we are just gonna hop right into it. So shout out to everyone that is joining us on Player One Taco, LinkedIn, 0x Degens LinkedIn, Player One Taco YouTube, 0x Degens YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Telegram, Rumble, Kick, on chain via Abstract, on chain via the Arena, and for shoots and giggles, shout out to everyone over on Pump Fun and the entire Crime family. We got some cool stuff coming up with Crime, which we'll be happy with. So it's going to be fun to sort of see how that goes. And yeah, so first off, what we're going to do is because there was a Switch airdrop this morning, we put a little bit of Switch in and a little bit of Soul, and we're going to claim all of that, and we're going to get that all. So, we're going to claim that, and then we're going to add liquidity back into this. So we'll get that all handled. I know we don't have liquidity in this position, so we'll max that out. 0.2 in that bid ask there. So we'll see how that goes. This is, a Switch launching this morning. We're in range, and so let's freaking go. Meteora, obviously, we're going to come back to HawkFi, but like I said, we're going to start off. I want to sort of show you Mint Club. They're basically doing parent-child tokens, like one token that can build off a lot of other tokens that then feed that main token. And this is those flywheels that people always talk about, where they're trying to get. So this is an EVM claim, and so you'll see how many other airdrops that you're going to be available, that are available to you, and you'll be surprised. If you're doing anything, you will see a lot of different airdrops ready for you. But what's really cool, what's really good and really easy is you can do it by specific chains rather than just all chains. So you can sort of see what's going on each chain. And so one of the things I want to show, and we're going to go through these real quick, because what a lot of these end up doing is they end up feeding other airdrops. So if you have one claim, you can claim and you'll be able to get something else. And so there's been some updates to how MetaMask is working. So when you use MetaMask, it will switch a network for you. What I have found is canceling that first transaction and then retrying, because it's switching you onto the next chain, and then that transaction will go through. We'll see that. And so if you're staying everything within Degen chain, you should be good. Once you do that first chain switch, and what we'll show you what that looks like as well. And so, like I said, a lot of different airdrops feed off of other airdrops. So if you've claimed another airdrop, or if you've used other protocols, this is the chance for you to sort of get into different things in some way, shape, or form. And if you're using like Farcaster, you'll get a lot of stuff on Degen chain. So you'll see, and you can see how far out like some of these go, and how many people, will use these. And so it's sort of a fun thing to be able to do and get into. You never know what something's going to turn into. Some of them might just mostly be shit tokens, just someone making something, trying something out. But it's one of those things to where if a protocol is making a platform for you to claim things on, maybe they might make their own claim system for their own. So however much you participate, there's the rule, the unwritten contract. So as you can see, it's less than a penny to claim, some of these tokens that do have liquidity pools, and some of them, and you'll see a lot of these things. One of the things I really wish Mint Club would make is a claim all function. So that would be cool. But what's really cool is you can see like that, you'll see how many people sort of participate in some of these. And so you can sort of see where the community is building up around them in some way, shape, or form. And it's a fun thing to sort of see. So Mint Club's done a really good job on their platform. I've used Mint Club to send airdrops out as well, and that was like to specific wallets. So they don't have to go and claim them. They just get them to their wallet, which is pretty nice. And using different chains, it doesn't have to cost you anything. So that's sort of a really fun thing. But we can see what's really cool. Just going through a lot of these, it takes a little bit of time. So we're going to run through these. Nothing really sticking out of like, oh yeah, that's something good there. But you'll see, because like some of the big ones like Luck, it's spread out between 10,000 people. So you're getting, or 1 million people. So you're getting like 0.001. So, or 5 zeros in a 1. And so it's sort of hilarious on some of those, but using the protocol, using it, doing airdrops yourself on these protocols, is using the chain and stuff like that. And so as you see new chains being created and used and getting pushed into this, you'll see some really, really cool stuff like sort of showing up that you can sort of be part of. And a lot of these are devs and builders that want to sort of see who's real and active, and so they'll do different airdrops like that. So it is a it's an interesting play to watch sometimes because what better way to find out and reward people, but then other than with doing real things, finding real people that participate. And so it's just a little bit of time on your end. The other one that we see that, we're not as active in it as we should be, but ethos as well. So we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna finish up this Mint Club one. Just a few of these, I think. I think we got that one already. Yeah. All right. Let's see it. Let's refresh that. Yep. All right. So as you can see, even ham chain, also within the Farcaster ecosystem. Kaya, I don't think. All right. Switch now. Okay. So yeah, you got to cancel. I don't think we have any gas on Kaya. Yeah. So we can't actually. All right. So we can't do anything on Kaya. Anything on Ethereum we have? All right. So like I said, you got to cancel the first one because you'll get a transaction failed no matter what, because it's MetaMask is being slow. All right. There we go. We'll grab that. Optimism. 1.5 million O2. All right. Remember, we got to cancel the first one when we're doing a new chain. Grab it. Boom. Same thing over and over again. Oh, I don't think we have overchain, so we're going to add that. And then we're going to cancel that. I don't think we have any over. Yep, we don't. So we'll close that one for now. Polygon. There is a lot of these. So we might. Yeah, we're gonna leave this for right now. We'll come back to, but as you can see, we'll show you what that looks like. So we'll confirm. See, it doesn't work right, but I don't know what's going on with Polygon. Cancel. You should have enough Polygon. We got 0 Polygon. I wonder what happened to it all. All right. Well, we will see what happened to our Polygon. Boop. that again. We'll look at that a different day. I don't think we have. Let's see here. So I think we might have a little bit of SHIB, but we might not for Shibarium. Nope, we don't. We just have some extra tokens. Unichain. All right. So I'll show you here. Transaction submit. Oh, worked good. All right. And then Zora. 1,500 people claimed this. All right. There we go. And then Sepolia. Yeah, we can claim 10,000 Doge on Sepolia. No. All right, retry. There we go. All right, so we grabbed that one from there. Big one that we have a lot that we have to do on is base. So a lot of projects use base Mint Club. So check it out. We're gonna show you. Let's go all chains. So we're gonna drop this link in the chat so you guys can find it as well. Really easy. Let me drop that in that chat. Shout out to those over on Arena, by the way. Boom, there. That's over there. And batch claim would definitely be legit. None of them really, like by themselves, are worth claiming. I just know how many like real builders and projects work with the Mint Club team. And so I know that I would not be surprised. I have, what can I say? Just do it. You know, it's going to cost you less than a penny. Financial advice would be go and do a lot of the base claims, even if you know you're going to probably qualify. If you've worked with like any base protocol, you'll qualify for a bunch of them. I would grab them. It's just time consuming, but yeah. So that's what I would recommend. You know. So yeah. So that's our first one. You can also get into the airdrops. Let me show you where you guys can find them, so you know. So Mint Club, it's Mint Club Pro. So that's where you can find it. Next up that I want to talk about. So talked about Mint Club. Next up, I want to talk about Linea. Linea is a huge airdrop that's coming, and so you know, it is you know, hours away from happening. So what I'll show you some of the really easy places. So there's a lot of places where you'll be able to find Linea, a lot of exchanges. The average, if you average out the claim for how many people are getting the airdrops and how many tokens are getting airdrop. It's about 12,000 tokens, I think is what I did the math at. I am not getting anywhere near that because I used Linea for a long time and then I stopped using it because a lot of the protocols that I was using, shut down, got hacked. And I'm like, well, there's not anything then over there for me to go do. One of the really big, one of their checkers was 6 times, once a month over 6 months. And so that one sort of sucked. And I haven't checked this without a VPN on yet. So I'm not sure if you're able, let me find out. Mint Club, you don't need to have a VPN on. And you don't need to KYC for this airdrop either. So let's connect and we'll see. Boom. All right. So this is how easy checking the airdrop is. You don't have to connect your wallet. So you can check eligibility or you can click on check another address. And so you can literally just type in or copy in your wallet address. And so you can see how easy that is. So you can see here, 9 billion Linea are getting distributed, almost 750,000 addresses. I'm earning 912 Linea. I'm guessing that's going to be not a lot. And so, oh, well, seamless experience. Yeah. So, boom, we'll show you the thinnest iPhone ever. Yeah, that's sort of what it looks like. But so this is, we'll grab this real quick so you guys can sort of see. This is the Linea airdrop checker. So you can grab that. So there's the Linea airdrop. Now, if you've done anything in MetaMask, like if you've done swaps or bridges within MetaMask, you also qualify. If you have the MetaMask metal card, debit card, you get even a bonus. They have a lot of different pieces here, and what's cool is they don't give a great breakdown of the airdrop, but they give a very good detail of the airdrop. And so let's see here. We're gonna go home profile, and so we'll post all of these out. So Linea airdrop checker, boop. And then what was the other one that we posted? Mint Club. Boop. Airdrop checker. And then, all right, so now you'll be able to see all of the different apps. They're going to probably have another large piece. And so I remember when this was like 5 apps, and now it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. So, and the worst thing, let's see. Yeah. There we go. We're going to go save. Yeah. It looks like you can, okay, that's about it. Settings. You can additional wallets, if you want. So, but it has your balance of things. So there you go. But what it doesn't have, and I was just double checking, it doesn't have dark mode. That's the sad thing. It doesn't have that dark mode. But whenever a new chain has a list of projects, go try them all out, just for the fuck of it. Go connect your wallet, make a transaction through that application, see if it's something that you might want. But then you can always see, like, doing the same thing on different chains. You never know what kind of reward you're going to get. So, and it's really good for just sort of, I want to say that neuroplasticity, because when you stay in one chain and you just do the same thing, you forget how to do anything else. And so, by being very chain agnostic, you get to try out new protocols. You get to see the same thing done in different ways. And it just sort of helps, I think, overall, like, look at the box outside of the world, and so that will be, it's a really good place for you on that, but really easy. You can just sort of see where that's at. We're gonna spin the wheel. Do we have a transaction? We got a transaction. So, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but Linny had a Quest campaign on MetaMask. Like, they try to get these things out there, for people to do. So, yeah. Oh, I've exhausted my spins. So, let's see. Yeah, my Badoop. Swap on Linea Hub. Pay with your MetaMask card. Trade on outcomes on Mirrored. Transfer wrapped ETH, USDC or USDT. Daily prizes. Foxy. Souls. A lot of different things for you to do. You can see who all your winners are. See what events come up. Ignition. These are other good, explore gas free with some sub. Yeah, so there's a lot of easy things. Like, let's see what is this other one? Claim your trust to airdrop. All right, yeah. Oh, so we need our VPN on. All right, now. And we're back. Fun times. All right. Is everything, all the cameras are still working? Good. So, yeah, no. Still hasn't bonded. I don't know why. Let's see. Is that, there we go. All right. Yeah, so we're good. So let's go check out this Trust to airdrop. Like I said, it's airdrops galore. But reload. All right, let's remove. We know Trusta Labs. So launch app. All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right. I don't see anything there. All right. Boop. Connecting. Sign the message. All right. All Binance Alpha in one page. Let's see. Alpha tokens. Switch, being one of the newest ones. All right. Let's see. Profit per person. All right. There you go. Seraph. All right. This sort of gives you a good one. Sort of showing you everything on all the different airdrop pieces that have been going on. So most recently, fuel is going on. And then you can do some attestation pieces, which is fun. So this is one of those stuff where, like I said, just go do it, and this is how easy. All right. These are evident the reputation. All right. Normal. All right. Proceed anyway. Boop. I understand. All right. There we go. Oh, that one's still pending. That's something we did already. Confirm. So let's look at that. Refresh and view hidden items. Oh, that's stake soul. All right, we're going to close that for now. Cool, but we got that. All right, so we'll go back to this one. Submitted addresses. Proof of humanity. We'll submit that one. Proceed anyway. Confirm. No valid record. We're a high value address. Confirm. All right. So there we go. So we have those Solana attestations done. As you can see, not a lot of them have done it on Solana, but on Linea, you can see a lot of attestations. So we're going to go through and we're going to do a lot of these different ones. So reputation, connect wallet, join trust. Fine, we'll go do that. Confirm you are human. Start. Write in your seed phrase. No, it doesn't say that. It says write in these letters. All right, we'll go back to the group. All right, so done. Next. Monetary engagement, diversity, identity, and age. range from 0 to 100 points. Let's see. I don't know. 67? Oh, 80. All right. There we go. So we're going to pay a little for that. There we go. Looks like we did this back in November as well. So we might have already done this, but good to do it again. I think you got to do it like every 90 days. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, our score went down. Probably because we were doing a bunch of stuff on Linea at the time. But yeah. All right. Internal error. Let's see. Contract interaction failed. All right, we'll try that again. Boop. Transaction submitted. Let's look at that. Contract pending. Internal error. Oh. Our VPN disconnects. So we're going to refresh that page. Trusta. We're going to grab that. Why has this not bonded yet? No, because you didn't buy, I guess. Just me. And then I burned everything I owned, pretty much, or locked it away. So, yeah. All right. And boom. Submit. Success. Confirm. There we go. All right. So let's see. Boom. Pending. All right. I'll leave that one alone for now. For OmniChain, valid. So reputation expired. Proof of humanity is good. L2 achievement, that's base. Okay, so let's see. OmniChain attestation, let's submit that. That's 7 cents. It's going to cost 7 cents to do. By increasing your interactions on like Ethereum, BNB chain, and others. Okay. So contract pending. All right. Reputation attestation. So, all right. So it just took a second for that to go through. L2 achievement. All right. So let's see. Proof of attestation for Linea. Reputation. We're not doing it. L2 achievement. We'll submit that on base. And why not OP as well? So there we go. Every 90 days, got to come back, do it. Brings us into December. So, all right. And then we'll do one for OP as well. All right. And we'll go back to attestations. So, reputation for OmniChain. I'll try that one more time for right now. Oh, all right. Submit on that. We still have a contract confirmed. All right. That went through. Attestations for base. All right. I don't think. Let's see. Switch to BSC. All right. And we'll submit on BNB. There we go. No changes. And as you can see, we had to do 2 right there. Submitted. All right. BNB Media. Only then could earn 15 eTrusta points. All right. Well, we want to earn 15 eTrusta points. And success. There's no claim a BAB here. All right. Let's see. Oh. Log in. Let's see, I think. We're going to move this over to here for just a second. Binance. Mm-hmm. Log in. Because we're going after airdrops. Gotta go to FA. Okay. All right. Doo-doo. Oh, that's okay. I have to do this when I'm out of the country. That's right. All right. So yeah, I will do that when I am not in the US. But yeah, that is that. So we have this B&B. There we go. Let's refresh this, and that should be good now. All right, and we can submit on B&B. We can then submit on Linea. And there we go. Being scores ended on December 31st. All right. So now we're valid on all of these just because gave it time. Let's see. eTrusta. Mine eTrusta and the Trusta Festival. All right. Looks like we missed out on invite check-in. Invite reputation. All right, there we go. As you can see that, all right. Carnival. What else do we got over here? All right. Copy. Carnival's over. We got 62 points. So, all right. And trust the AI agent. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to leave that alone. Do we have that? I think, yes. High value. 78.1. All right. Trust Go. Media score. And this is where you can grab your address. And see different chains, whether your active rank, duration rank, last interaction. All right. So sort of shows you all of the different protocols that you might want to be checking in on and doing things. So that's sort of good and easy there. You can search on boop, base, media score 89, interaction rank, gives you friend tech, aerodrome, alien base. So you get to sort of see SmartX. SmartX is, you guys might want to check out SmartX. I know the team, they're pretty good guys. So yeah, number of, I'm in the top 1% of all addresses. Cool. But I'm in the top 1% of Linea addresses as well. What about Optimism? There we go. Yeah, top 1% as well. Your address is 30, which is in the top 1%. Between first and last is 7, which is the top 2%. All right. All right. So let's see. Sort of cool stuff. You can sort of see where volume rank 116,000, top 1%, 37 weeks, 441 days. Interaction 924. So some pretty cool stuff there. If you're looking even at like ZK Sync, a whole lot less for me. ZK is not fun. There's nothing fun for me to do. And X layer, I haven't done anything on the X layer. So yeah, let's get started now. All right. Well, I don't know any protocols over there, so guess we can't. Different agents you can track. All right, so there we go. Current fuel. All right, so let's cheat. Is that no? All right, so we're gonna go back over to Trusta for a second. Down. Let's find them on X real quick. See where their airdrop is. 499. TA immediately. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Nothing there. All right. Back over to events. Blaze Pay. New Money TGE. Live on Lydia. Sweep. So there's a lot of different TGEs that you can go look at. So go into the events tab on Linea Build Hub, and yeah, so that's an easy airdrop there for a lot of people to do. Let's go check out. Let's see. Launch. I think this is. Yeah, it's the same. All right, there we go. Sign. All right. Oh, yay. This is going to be fun. Human check. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it's going to work. Move closer. I'm analyzing for being alive. Oh. Ha. Don't wear hats, glasses. All right. Oh, let's turn the gimbal off. I'm following the arrow. Nah, it's one of those things. A different day. We'll do that a different time. But those are fun things to do. Do them on your phone. It's so much freaking easier on your phone. Let's see here. We have that. We have that. Post that. I already said that. All right. What else are we covering here? What other switchboard. Switchboard, as you can see, really easy. This one was a really easy airdrop. You don't need your VPN on. You can go you can see what they have on their secret side for Oracle feeds, how to do that piece, their randomness, their node partner program, ecosystem. So look at all of their different ecosystems. If you've done anything with any of these, yeah, so really easy. So if you've done anything with all domains, Drift Protocol, Carrot, GooseFX, even Camino, RainFi, MarginFi, Lulo, Realm, Save, or Symmetry, you are good. I think, do we have to turn our VPN? No, it's just taking forever to load. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Taking forever to load. Let's try this one last time. That's our ecosystem page. Boop. But you can go here. Right. You can also go to Fragmentric for that there. So we'll show both of these. I might need my VPN on. That's why it's taking forever. I'm trying to remember if I had my VPN on this morning. I think I might have. Yeah. All right. So VPN you need to have on. There's switchboard, ping, and Jito Soul, Frag Jito rewards. But this is where you can go claim different rewards, whether you're auto compounding or you're restaking and things like that. So I think I did my first thing on this like 50 days ago. Earned 200 just for trying it out. We're in season 2. So restaking pieces that they have, their frag 2 from staking frag. You'll receive their frag 2, and it's also their vote token as well. So in the rewards piece, you'll see the switch. So if you've done frag soul, you can claim there. I don't know why that's having issues. Let's go. Let's see. trying to, they had really easy. I know I had covered it, so let's see if there's Linea. All right. So claim switchboard foundation. So boom. There's that. GM to those on abstract. I see you. There you go. There's and so connecting your wallet, really easy, completed. And then you can stake it right away. Really easy. So you can stake your tokens on this page once you've claimed your switch, or you can go over to Fragmetric and restake your switch into a Jito vault and maximize your yield. So there was mine. No future. I would recommend, so it gives you the option to stake right away. If you're up to it, I would stake right away from this page. I didn't. I went and clicked somewhere else, and that one time stake page disappeared. So I would stake on this when, right away. So you might not have a lot, but go check it out. This would be one of your easiest Solana-based airdrops to check. So this one, where is that? Claim your switch. There you go. That's the foundation one. And then let's see here. What is the last airdrop that we have to? So, all right. So showcase that switchboard. So we went, and then Frag also had this. So if you go over to Fragmetric's site, you can get into you can claim your switch rewards there if you've done anything with Frag Soul. So, or you've done anything through their DeFi, and wrap them, do those pieces there, and you can stake both your Frag and your switch through Fragmetric. So go do that. That would be that's a really easy claim there. So yeah, that is, let's see here. And then our last airdrop that we're going to cover right now, Midnight. So Midnight Network, they have a really good, you can do it via right within the Vesper wallet if you want. But we're going to do a deeper dive on this because you can claim it through multiple different wallets, and sort of tie everything together. So, there's a lot to go on here. So, the claim period is almost halfway over for Midnight. So, just be, you can start a whole new claim. And, there's a lot out there for you to claim right now. So, like I said, the biggest one that we have coming up is Linea in 7 hours, I think. So be on the lookout for that. Go only through Linea build. Be very safe because there's always going to be a ton of scammers out there in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, that is sort of it. So, we're going to wrap this up for tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining us. And, it's always sort of fun talking about all of this stuff and doing it. The two other big airdrops that I'm participating in, just because I found that if there's a protocol you actually make money on and that you like, that doesn't have a token and they're doing use that, because the best way for you to get the best reward is from the protocols you actually use. It's sort of hilarious, like the biggest airdrop. Well, one of the two biggest airdrops I've gotten in the last year, year and a half, would be Degen from Farcaster and VVV from Venice, and so just by using it, you can, VVV, it was, at its peak was over 100K airdrop. With Degen, it was like a 50 ETH, 48 ETH airdrop at its height, so and I just still keep on spending my Degen on stupid protocols that, like, we'll take Degen. I'm like, I will give you free money I gave to me to get a real thing. I like that. So that's why I claim all of these random airdrops we've gone through. You never know what it's going to turn into. Just have fun with this stuff. Like, make content about it. If you're learning something new, talk about it, because don't ever expect other people to pump your bags or talk about your favorite protocols. The only person that can do that is you. You do that enough, and if you're making real content, protocols will follow you. Protocols will reach out and be like, hey, do you have any questions? And that's one of the really cool things. So I hope you all have a great night. And as we wrap this up, we're going to end this episode as we end every episode on TacoBytes, with our words of wisdom and the greatest, worst knock joke on the face of the planet. And so our words of wisdom are always the same. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, I want to wish everyone a great GM, and soapbox moment for just a quick second. Be kind to people, like, don't be a dick, and don't allow it in your circles, and so call shit out when you see it, but also hug the people that you love. So just if crazy shit on the internet today, the last couple of days and weeks, and we'll probably see more, but if you ever need anything, if you ever need to talk to someone, please shoot me a DM, and I might not be the right person to talk to, but I'll help you find the right person to talk to. So soapbox over. And with that, we end with the greatest, worst knock joke on the face of the planet. And as always, it is the same knock joke, because it's the best, worst knock joke on the face of the planet. Knock knock. Who's there?